What have been your easiest and your most challenging songwriting experience?
Really, interesting enough, one of the easiest was close to Dover. It just came in 5 minutes. It was just it's a hard song to play, but it's really just a silly little melody, cute little fun thing, and I guess that's why people, related to it, because it is that, and the whole thing just kind of is more like a gift, it just came to me. And I think some of the other, I can think of songs that I worked on forever and ever and ever, and I have ones that I've been working on for years and that I know are really, really good, but I never can finish them because I never can I don't know how to finish them.
Where and when did Cliffs of Dover come to you? Do you remember the moment?
Yeah, it was like years before I recorded it. It was like mid-'80s, and I remember just sitting and practicing and just kind of getting this idea for the melody. I think I came up with the da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I kind of liked that. And then the rest of the other stuff was just 1-4-5-1 with a real simple dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, it's really pretty simple melody. So, but yeah, that rest of that was, and then, within a few minutes, I was like, okay, I need a middle eight for this, But,
Zap was another one that came quickly?
Yeah.
What do you remember about that?
I remember listening to a Frank Zappa record, and it had some interesting riffs, kind of almost like Zappa a little bit. And so I had that one riff, and I didn't have any rest of the song, and I used to just call it my Zappa lick. So I got that Zappa lick, And so when I finished the song, I just changed it to Zap, because it was kind of a Frank Zappa inspiration.
What's the backstory for Emerald Eyes?
I was just sitting down at Fender Rhodes one day and just kind of just jamming around on a song, trying to come up with some chord changes, and then I liked the chord changes and then just put a melody to it.
Did you know somebody with Emerald Eyes?
No, actually Jay Aaron wrote the chorus to that, the lyrics, and he wrote that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tell me about Bristol Shores.
That actually was a friend of mine named Judy that I was hanging out at the time, and she worked for Exxon Mobil, and she'd fly out on a helicopter to these oil platforms in the Gulf of Mexico, and I'd gone down to I was in where was I? Down to Corpus Christi, I went to Galveston to meet her. I was going to meet her in Galveston, but she had to go out. I didn't ever catch up with her. I just ended up hanging out in Galveston for the whole evening because she got an emergency call to go out to one of the platforms. So I just changed it. Like there's reference to it, like she's been delayed in the Gulf of Mexico and all that. But I looked around and I couldn't say, well, Galveston, and I didn't want to say Gulf. I just looked like Bristol. I was looking on a map and found, Bristol Bay. That sounds cool. That's a little bit more mysterious.
Sounds British.
So I changed it to Bristol Shore.